Ryan Poles in the front office have done some heavy lifting this offseason, trading for Keenan Allen from the Chargers and making splash signings in free agency on guys such as D'Andre Swift, Kevin Byard, and Gerald Everett, to name a few. However, the Bears still have a couple of draft picks that can help strengthen their roster even further. So without further ado, let's get right into it. With the Bears moving on from Justin Fields after trading him to the Pittsburgh Steelers for a 6th-round pick, it seems all but certain that they're gearing up to take quarterback Caleb Wiliams from USC. This may possibly be the best scenario any number one overall pick has ever been introduced to, and with a generational talent like the former Heisman winner has, the sky's the limit. His best attribute though would likely be his Mahomes-esque ability to improvise and be creative once things have broken down, which is an extremely difficult thing to do under pressure. This does, however, come at the cost of ball security, as he fumbled 31 times in his 33 starts under center. Although he and the Trojans didn't experience the same team success they had in 2022, Wiliams still had a great individual season in 2023, finishing up with over 3,500 passing yards and a 30-5 touchdown to interception ratio. Along with that, he had a 68.6 completion percentage and a career-best 170.1 QBR. Although he does need to clean up some bad habits, namely ball security, Wiliams should be able to find success in the league relatively quickly and bring home a Lombardi to a storied franchise such as the Bears. Holding a second pick within the top 10 at 9th overall, there's a high likelihood that quarterback-needy teams such as the Vikings, who hold the 11th and 23rd picks, could trade up with the Cardinals or Chargers to grab their signal caller of the future. This could then push other position groups down the road, giving the Bears multiple avenues to go towards, including receiver and defensive end. However, with it being an extremely deep receiver class, there will still be starting caliber players later in the draft that can be picked up. So with that being said, at 9th overall we're going with Dallas Turner, the defensive end out of Alabama. The blue chip prospect has been wreaking havoc since his freshman year, where he racked up 8.5 sacks. This past year, he put together his best statistical season for the Crimson Tide, accumulating 53 tackles, including 14.5 for loss. Along with that, he had 10 sacks, 2 forced fumbles, and 1 pass defense. Turner showed out at the combine with a 40.5-inch vertical jump as well as a 4.46 40-yard dash, which both ranked in the 99th percentile at the position, proving how explosive of an athlete he is. At 6'3", 247, he'll probably best fit in as a stand-up rusher outside the tackle, given that his best production came in that wide 9 alignment. Turner has the potential to unlock this pass rush who already have Pro Bowler Montez Sweat and terrify signal callers for years to come. So with that, let's move on to day 2 of the draft. Just a disclaimer, this was made prior to Sweat's DWI charge, so take that under consideration. Also, please don't drink and drive. You might as well call an Uber at that point and make it safer for everyone else. Anyway, let's jump right back to the video. On day 2, we go to the trenches and take defensive tackle T'Vondre Sweat out of Texas. The interior D-line room for the Bears is highlighted by veteran Andrew Billings and second-year players Gervin Dexter Sr. and Zach Pickens, which can definitely be improved on, to put it lightly. With the addition of Sweat, you can instantly give the position group a boost and complement the edge rushers working on the outside. Judging from his size at 6'4" and 366 pounds, you would think that Sweat's just a pure run stopper who clogs up the middle. However, he actually offers great pass rush ability, warranting constant double teams just due to how large of a human being he is. At the Senior Bowl, he displayed just how much damage he could cause when left one-on-one. On this one rep in particular, Arkansas center Bo Limmer, who is a top 5 center in this draft class, gets absolutely folded by Sweat on a bull rush. He might not be an every down player off the bat, but as the season progresses, he should be staying on the field much longer, and down the road, I could see him becoming a player like Vita Vea, who plays for the Buccaneers. With that being said, let's move on to our final pick on day 3. With pick 122 in the 4th round, I've got the Bears selecting wide receiver Ainias Smith from Texas A&M. Standing at 5'10" and 190 pounds, the 5th-year senior is an intriguing prospect, having flip-flopped between running back and wide receiver early on in his college career. He's also a huge factor on special teams, particularly on kick and punt returns, bringing back 2 touchdowns in the past 3 years. He could be a solution to replace Velus Jones Jr., who's currently the return man for the Bears and has had ball security issues. The former Aggie will likely project as a slot receiver in the NFL, having played over 270 snaps in that alignment this past year alone. Along with that, at the combine he posted a 6.843 cone time, which ranked in the 84th percentile at the position, signifying his elite short area quickness. Having another slot guy in the roster could give Keenan Allen more flexibility to play inside or out, and not just limit him to the slot. To go over a recap of our mock draft, at first overall we took former Heisman winner Caleb Wiliams from USC to be our next franchise quarterback. Then with our second first round pick, we bolstered the pass rush with defensive end Dallas Turner out of Alabama, 9th overall. Pivoting to the third round, we addressed the D-line by taking defensive tackle T'Vondre Sweat from Texas, and to round it all up, we picked wide receiver and returner Ainias Smith in round 4. Let me know what you guys thought of these picks and who you guys would have wanted instead. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video and learned something from it. But yeah, thanks for watching.